When I first watched this episode, I judged it too harshly. Some of my early criticisms were not enough action and the show dragged on at times, which I still stand by the latter, but this episode served as an appetizer. The main dish will come later. This episode did, however, introduce us to new characters and worlds. Morlana 1 is where the episode starts off at. It's a seedy, dark, cold planet. Really gives off a bad vibe. We learn that Cassian is looking for his sister. He asks about a Canary girl. We get flashbacks of Cassian and his sister growing up in a Canary village, which was cool to see because all we knew before this about Cassian's past was that he grew up a separatist. These flashbacks don't reveal too much, especially about his sister, and I think we'll find out more about that later. And his sister calls Cassian Kassa. That's where the episode gets his name from. Cassian is harassed by some low-ranking Imperials and held at gunpoint. He manages to disarm them and kills them in cold blood, which was very brutal and caught me off guard, but it makes sense since we saw him kill an informant at the start of Rogue One. After that, the action kind of winded down, which at first had me mad, but then when I watched the episode for the second time, I understood why. On the planet Ferrix, Andor asks for a lot of favors, and often he has issues with money and paying people back. There was a funny altercation with Nurchi and Vetch that really cracked me up. I was like watching that one. When I watched it the second time, I was laughing. I like that scene. We are also shown how negligent the Empire has become at this point in time. They possess so much power in the galaxy that they can't see the seeds of rebellion growing beneath them. I relate to the Deputy Inspector Cyril Karn. He cares about fellow Imperials, while the person he answers to does not, and only cares about his status. It shows you there are some decent people, even in the Empire, who still have morals and genuinely have respect for one another. Andor reluctantly shows off his NS9 Star Path unit to Bix, telling her he needs to meet with her buyer now. It puts in perspective how deep of a hole Andor is in. He wants to get this item off his hands before the Empire can find out who stole it and track him down. It's also revealed Bix and Tim Carlo are in a romantic relationship. At first, I thought Bix had feelings for Cassian. B2EMO is a cool droid. His voice is kind of wacky, but he has a great relationship with Cassian, and I will love to see that relationship grow. In conclusion, I would give this episode a score of 7.5 out of 10. It served its purpose to lay the foundation for what is to come, familiarizing us with important characters and worlds. And I think a lot of people were biased against Andor from the beginning, which I don't think is really fair. As for me, I'm liking where their series is headed. I'm not totally on board yet, but I do like where it's going, the characters that we've been introduced to. Please like and subscribe if you have not already. We are at 51 subs. It only takes a couple seconds to hit that button and support me. It shows that you want me to make more videos like this, and I really appreciate it. So please subscribe. Thank you so much. Please check out my friend Echo Base's breakdown of Andor. He's a great guy, and may the Force be with you.